Changing the formatting of taskbars makes it easy to emphasize the information you want, just like showing critical tasks in red and non-critical tasks in blue. You can format individual taskbars if you want to highlight a few key tasks, like milestones that trigger payments. You can also tell Project how to format all the taskbars in a category, like summary tasks or tasks that are late. When you format a category of taskbars, Project tracks the tasks that belong to the category and changes their formatting if their category status changes. For example, if a task falls off the critical path, the red taskbars change to blue. Adjusting the layout of tasks is helpful mainly when task dependency lines become overwhelming. You can hide them or at least make them a little neater. Changing the format for some task categories is easier in Project 2010. For example, to show critical tasks with red taskbars, click the Format tab in a Gantt chart view, and then turn on the Critical Task checkbox. If you don't want to see critical tasks in red, turn the checkbox off, and the taskbars change to blue, like non-critical tasks. To go back to the critical path, turn the checkbox back on. Bar styles apply only to the view that's active. To format categories of taskbars, click the Format tab. Click the Format down arrow and choose Bar Styles. In the table, select the category of taskbar you want to format. Let's say the Manual Summary taskbar. Then click the Bars tab. As you might expect, the Start section controls the appearance of the beginning of the taskbar. The Middle section controls the middle, and the End section controls the end of the bar. If you want to change the shapes at the beginning or end of the taskbar, you choose the shape, the line style, and the color. In the Start section, click the Shape down arrow. Choose the triangle. Change the color to dark blue. Now you can do the same with the end mark. Click the Shape down arrow, choose a triangle, then click the down arrow in the color box, and click dark blue. In the middle section, you can change the color to dark blue to stay consistent. Click the down arrow and choose the same dark blue color. Bars come in wide, medium, or narrow. If you choose a bar that isn't full height, you can choose a position at the top, middle, or bottom of the taskbar row. Most tasks are full height, but progress bars are narrow bars in the middle. If you click the Shape down arrow in the middle section, you can see the different bars you can choose from. Adding fields to taskbars means you can see task information in the timescale. For example, taskbars come with resource names on the right end, but you might want to show initials instead to save space. Adding fields to taskbars means you can see task information in the timescale. For example, taskbars come with resource names on the right end, but you might want to show initials instead to save space. In the table, select the category of taskbar you want to format. Let's select Task for regular tasks. Then select the Text tab. If fields are already associated with the taskbar category, you see them in the corresponding positions, like resource names here. You can add fields at the left, right, top, bottom, and inside of taskbars. Select a position box, like right, for resource names. Click the down arrow, and then choose the field to display at that position, in this case, resource initials. If you want to remove a field, you can select the position box and then press backspace. When you finish formatting the bar style, click OK. Now you can see initials next to the sum of the bars. You can format individual taskbars, for instance, to show customer meetings with green bars. Select the tasks you want to format in the view. On the Format tab, click the Format down arrow and choose Bar. The Format Bar dialog box has the same start, middle, and end sections that you see for bar styles. You can choose the shapes, styles, and colors you want. The preview at the bottom of the dialog box gives you an idea of what your selections look like. but the background isn't quite white, so you can't gauge how the color will work until you see the bars in the view. To add fields to an individual taskbar, click the Bar Text tab. Choose the fields you want as you do for bar styles, and then click OK. In this case, I'm going to click Cancel to not apply anything to this bar. There's a shortcut for changing a taskbar's color in Project 2010. Right-click the taskbar you want to change. In this case, I'm going to go to the Task tab and click Scroll to Tasks so I can see the taskbar. Now I right-click the bar. On the mini toolbar above the taskbar, you can click the bar color down arrow and then choose the color you want. Theme colors give you color-coordinated shades, or you can click More Colors to pick exactly the hue you want. Following link lines between predecessor and successor tasks can be challenging. Layout options can clean up the timescale a little. On the Format tab, click Layout. If you want an L-shaped link line to neaten things up, select the third option, as it is here. But if you want to hide link lines completely, select the first option. Then click OK to apply your settings. Formatting taskbars is an effective way to show off the information you want to see. You can emphasize entire categories of tasks, like critical tasks, or you can format individual bars to highlight a few key tasks. Choosing layout options also helps by keeping the timescale neat and tidy. You can format things any way you want.